Hi, my name is Sunny and I'm with LoreForged, and if you know me at all, you will know that I am extremely excited about the economy of Ashes of Creation. So I'm all loaded up on coffee in my R2D2 mug, and I wanted to take a second and talk to you about taverns. If you have listened to the podcast, the LoreForged podcast, available at LoreForged.com or anywhere else, or read any of the articles that I write, the financial wizard over at LoreForged.com, you will know that well, I don't know how to put this other than to say that it is my dream to own a tavern in an MMO. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. And so when Intrepid came down and they had a full content release, not full, but you know, they spent a lot of time talking about taverns, I thought, you know what, let's talk about taverns. So I'm just kind of looking at some of this stuff and I wanted to take a second and talk to you about it. So some of the stuff that they were releasing as far as taverns and production buildings and processing buildings all happen around the freehold system. I'm not going to take too long and talk about the freehold system because that's an entirely different thing unto itself. But it's your housing area. You get like an acre and a half and you get to dump a bunch of buildings on it. And one of the things you get to put on it is a tavern. How exciting is that? So, okay, you get a tavern, so what, right? Like you get a bar and you get to go inside and maybe it's kind of like a dresser or a couch or something that you would put in your house. It's nice and you could sit on it and sure, but it doesn't really do anything. No. Not so fast, my friend, as Lee Corso would say. You get all sorts of benefits in this game. You get people that come to your freehold and get to stay at your inn inside your tavern, and they might get rest experience. You can serve meals that have buffs that provide maybe unique buffs specific to the area, because these freeholds are going to be around certain areas that are going to be good for gathering certain materials. Remember, your processing buildings in your freehold are capable of producing the highest end goods in the game. So they might want to come stay there. And if you're able to serve them sausages and other meat products that maybe give them a special boost to gathering those particular items or processing that kind of stuff in your processing buildings, that would be fantastic. I'm looking at this tavern building tree upgrade thing, and it's specific to the tavern. They've got a little minstrel loot here and a bed, and it says right in the bed, rested experience gain is increased an additional 20%. Also, the max amount of rested experience is increased by 30%. If I knew that I could just roll around to somebody else's tavern and get 30% of rested experience just by staying there, heck yeah. And if there's a band, I love it. And if I'm the tavern owner operator, this is fantastic. I've got people coming in, you know, the social experience alone is fabulous. I'm just gonna hang out in my tavern and serve up food and drink and hang with the band. But like the actual tangible experience gains for the players is fantastic. And there's money to be made too. Far be it from me to accuse somebody of trying to collect a little extra gold in their pocket. Some of these other things, I don't even know what they are. Like there's just an icon here that's a beer. Awesome, right? Who knows what that is? You serve better beers. Maybe you get like some sort of bonus. Maybe your weapons become a little more aggressive, but you take more damage. That'd certainly be something that would happen if you were loaded going into a cave. There's another one down here that's just like it looks like an Instapot. It's probably not an Instapot, but it's a pot, you know? And so you serve better food. It's just kind of endless. And they're talking about all the possibilities with this. And Steven has just come right out and said, you can get economic rewards. You can get quest lines from this, from having your own tavern and being a specialist in that kind of thing. The certain types of recipes might only be available to you. The cooking profession alone, you know, think of the implications for that with the tavern. But the biggest thing is this: you get to own a business and you get to decide how that business is going. So it's not just a cosmetic thing. It is an actual tangible business that you're gonna run. You're gonna run an inn and tavern on your freehold. And I cannot think of anything more than I wanna do in this game. I might not go into a single cave if you can put me behind the bar and I'm slinging whiskey all day long. This is Sunny from LoreForged, and I'll see you at the tavern.